So, my twin flame journey update, how do I feel? I felt really, really strange for a long time now. I've felt very void. I've kind of lacked passion, and then I've had these major passions for painting. And I've just like done all this work, like it's been channeled through, and I've just gone mad with it and done like 30 pictures in a week, and then I'll just stop. Um, and lately I've just stopped. So for the past couple of weeks, I've just been mostly in bed, to be honest with you. I've been really tired and I've been waking up early, but I've just not really had the energy to kind of do much. So, for example, if I had one thing in a day, and that one thing might be something other people consider relaxation, like a gong bath or something, that will be my full energy requirement for the day. That's all I can handle and manage. So I've been feeling like I've had the energy of a 90-year-old lately in the ability of things I can do in the day. But I felt a bit of a shift yesterday with all of that. I mean, this has been going on for months for me, really. Just very, very, very tired, very unenthused in things. Time has been going really, really strange as well. Like the other day, I just woke up. Not woke up, it was late in the evening, and I just had this moment where I was speaking to someone and I said, oh, I did this specific thing. And then I just had an absolute blank about, did I do that today or yesterday? Like, when did I do that thing? And I mean, sometimes I'm a bit forgetful with days because I work for myself, but it was like, like it was just this really strange feeling that I had no idea when I did it or when it happened. And it was kind of almost a shock. Like, it's really hard for me to explain, and I've been feeling very, very dizzy and woozy. I've been out of my self quite a lot, feeling very disconnected, like no pull to anybody, no connection to anybody. All the twin flame staff gone completely, which is kind of strange as well, because it sort of feels like being cut off, but I don't have that physical, like spiritual attachment to like a physical form anymore. I still feel it's coming, but I don't have that kind of longing, yearning, pulling. But I don't have like happiness and joy either. I have this very like nothing. Everything's just very, very void like at the moment. Then yesterday was a strange day because I went and did a float, and then when I came out, just the air felt different. And that's what I'd say is the biggest thing that's been going on for me lately is time is going very strange. Like, I'm not able to really conceptualize like when I did what, or it's almost like everything's merging into one. There's no real such thing as past or future. And then I'll feel the energy is really different, and it partly feels ancient, but then it partly feels new. Because I used to always feel when energy was from a different time, or it's almost like everything's all mingling in the same timeline. I mean, my feeling is that it's coming into 0 point, but it's like I'm losing. And I feel very non-spiritual at the moment as well, because I mean, when I started my journey, I was always having visions and feelings and connecting, and I was shown past lives, and then I'd have these visions with who I thought was my twin flame at the time, and all of these kind of things. And some of them would be so real, I could almost physically feel, or I'd smell hair and things like this. And lately, I mean, actually, I'm probably having the least spiritual experiences that I've ever had. But I did get really clearly told that I've now integrated my higher self. So me and my higher self are acting as one. And I think it's a bit of a strange place to be, because I don't have anyone outside of myself to like ask things or get guidance from, because I feel like I'm my own source of that now. And it's kind of a void place to be, because you're used to, I'm used to going, oh, I'll ask my guide or looking for signs or these kind of things. So now I'm having to try and kind of find all that inside of me, and it's a new feeling that I'm not used to, and that's what I'm feeling at the moment. And then also, I'm not really getting anything linked to the past or the future. I'm very grounded in the present, I think, is what I'd say. but it's like all these other timelines have collapsed, and I'm just in this one timeline now, but I don't quite know how to navigate it or to create in it. But I am noticing that things are happening really instantly, like manifestations. I only have to say something and it happens. But my energy has to be right. If I want it too bad, it's not coming. But yeah, and I'm noticing it not just with good things. I only have to say, oh, I bet they're going to do this. And they'll just do that. And to the point where it will happen instantaneously. And I'm like, wow, I need to be quite careful with this, because things really are. Like, I will do something like, say, oh, I really fancy getting away on into nature, and then within 10 minutes, or not even 10 minutes, a friend phoned me and invited me on a free holiday to go rock climbing in nature, because she was going and she'd already hired a private instructor, and she would just love some company. And I love sport and fitness and activity, and it's in the, in the countryside. And I was like, wow. I literally just said it and then it's come in. But obviously I don't have everything right now. But I do need to be more careful with the things that I'm saying, because I am instantly manifesting and I am going around saying, oh, I'm really quiet, no, So I need to change up my words on certain things a little bit, that's for sure. Because things are a bit too instant right now. And yeah, this time thing is really weird. It does really feel very different. And it's not really a nice feeling, but probably because I'm so not used to it. I'm not used to being the sole person that I'm used to creating my reality. I'm used to thinking, oh, well, it's outside of myself all the time, like in a tarot reading or a guide or the universe or God or all of these things. Like, I'm used to going outside. And I think because I've really been making an active effort to realise that everything is within, I've come to that place, but I'm not used to it. So it's a little bit empty and a little bit void, but I think it's an adjustment period. And yeah, just very, very sleepy. And then last night I came out of my float and the air just felt really different. It felt like an absolute culmination at this point, like all these energies that had ever existed just being in one timeline, which was there. And then I had the words, you're about to meet your twin flame now. And yeah, we'll see. I don't want to get hooked into that or attached to that, but that was the words that I had. Now, I know everybody is not going to agree with me here, but from personal experience of my journey and everybody that I've witnessed and a few people that I believe have now gotten into twin flame union that I know personally, I really don't believe that twin flames run away. Sure, people can unfollow me, disagree, whatever you want to do, that's fine. And I'm not saying there's not going to be the odd exception, but I think that a lot of these people that we're sure are twin flames are really lessons in attachment to the physical form and just spirit, like a way to spiritually mature. I do not believe at this stage of my journey that you meet your twin flame until you're ready to stay together. Everybody that I know who I believe is now in a twin flame union or the beginnings of one do not split, they do not part, they have problems, they have issues, but they work through them together. And they have all had those, I'm absolutely positive this is my twin flame, crazy runner experiences, like I have done myself as well, or toxic, or not fully available, these kind of people. I would say 95% of those, because I don't know every person's soul contract, is not a twin flame, but is a mirror for spiritual maturity. And when the twin flame comes, I believe both people will be ready to hold it together, even if there's problems. And I don't think you'll meet them before that. That's my opinion, having gone through my own journey and having spoken to a lot of people who have gone through the same journey as me, not the same dynamics, but I mean the twin flame journey. And I've now seen getting into what I believe is unions, and they have all been with new people. And I feel quite strongly that mine potentially is going to be, and I feel open to that. And like I said, there will probably be exceptions. There will be some other contracts out there that are not like that, but it's certainly going to be a healthy thing to be open. I mean, it doesn't really matter how. I mean, a big thing that I think might be happening is that because I still feel like I met guys with twin flame energy. Like, seriously, I don't feel like they were soulmates at all. There's at least 2, possibly 3 connections that have 100% carry twin flame energy for myself. And, you know, we are collapsing our timelines to 0 point. We might be experiencing the unions that we have on other timelines, but the form that we meet in 0 point will be the same energy, but in a different form. We shouldn't really be so attached to the physical form, because the twin flame is a soul connection, so it's a connection of souls. So whatever physical form your soul connection twin flame union comes in, you know, it shouldn't matter. And maybe you've met your twin flame on a different timeline, and that's not the timeline that you're going to meet them with on 0 point, and the form is going to be different. You know, there's so many different possibilities. I don't have the full answer for that, but I do know that I'm yet to see somebody get into a twin flame union that I really believe is a twin flame union, and that's only my opinion, that had a runner chaser dynamic first. And I actually feel like I'm more in a place now where I'm able to meet mine, because I had a runner chaser situation, I had a crazy toxic situation, and I think we all like to think we're a bit more awake than we are. I mean, I thought I was ready 5 years ago to get into union, and here we are, and I still see the reasons why then I didn't. And yeah, I think we like to think that we're a little bit, you know, I think that we kind of get it wrong. You don't meet the twin flame. I don't believe you meet the twin flame and they wake you up and then, you know, you work on uniting. I believe that you go through some hellishly painful connections that feel like twin flames, that just beat everything out of you till you're spiritually mature and ready for a twin flame union. It's an ascension relationship, and it's like a very high vibrational relationship. I don't believe you'd be drawn together. All this pulling and this yearning, I don't think is twin flame stuff at all. But I'm only saying that now. I'm saying that having let all of that stuff go. If you'd have tried to tell me this in the first year, or even 2 or 3, then I would have absolutely called it out. So I understand that not everyone's like in a place that they want to hear that kind of stuff. But I feel it's important to say for people that want to hear it. And I don't know your journey. You might be that exceptional group of people that, you know, end up with your twin flame being one of the runners that comes back. I'm sure that contract exists. I'm sure that that is a contract, but I think it's a minority and not a big chance that that's going to happen. I really honestly feel those are wake up connections, and the twin flame connection will meet when you are ready to hold it together and to be able to diffuse the triggers that come up in person with one another. But anyway, yeah, I felt like I wanted to put that out there for people that were open to listening to that and in a space where they can listen to that. And I hope that everyone's doing well. I feel like good energy at the moment. I feel like there's finally a bit of a kind of spark and glow in the air. So we'll see what happens, and I hope everyone's doing well. I'll speak to you soon. Next time I'll probably have a little kitty with me, so well, probably not. It's going to be a few weeks yet. Depends how regularly I do videos.